What's going on, everyone? So, the Lakers need a trade, and their best trade asset is Austin Reaves. And the Lakers have this perception of Austin Reaves being this almost untradeable piece, right? Like he is literally untouchable unless it's for like Giannis or Jokic, right? And it's the level in which that they view him, right? Like the DeJounte Murray trade was something for a long time that was like, hey, this could be a possibility. Literally, all you have to do is give up Austin Reaves and DeJounte Murray, he's yours. You have DeJounte. And I was in the camp of you do that. I was in the camp of trade Austin Reaves and go get DeJounte Murray. I like Reaves a lot. I think Reaves is a very good player. I know he was a bit disappointing this past season, but even in a bad season, he still gave you like 16, 5, and 5. It was just his lack of consistency and three-point shot, right? That was where his legs, and that's one of the things where he played a lot of basketball. It's like tired legs. He even admitted to JJ he was a little burnt out towards the end, but that's neither here nor there. To me, it's more so of, I like Austin Reaves. I don't want to trade him just for fun. I don't want to trade him just to trade him. But if you can get a clear-cut upgrade, if you can get a player and a piece that is just better and makes the team better, why wouldn't you do that, right? Who wins the trades? The team that gets the better player. And to me, it was a no-brainer for DeJounte because he is the better player. There's nothing that DeJounte can't do that Austin Reaves can. But there's things that DeJounte can do that Reaves can't. Such as be the point of attack, use his athleticism, right? He's longer, he's better playmaker. Like there's multiple things that DeJounte brings and provides better, right? The one thing you could argue is Reaves, usually outside of last season, is a better three-point shooter, right? He's more consistent. He just has a better flow to his shot. Right? But that doesn't mean like DeJounte has his moments. But my thing was like, again, if you can get a clear upgraded piece that helps you now in the future, right? Like if you trade him for somebody that's like, if you trade Austin Reaves for Dame, that I'm probably not very happy with. Yes, Dame, you could argue is still better now, but again, it's like his age, his injury history, right? There's certain factors in which it's like, okay, I understand why they wouldn't trade him. DeJounte Murray isn't that. DeJounte Murray's young enough to where you would have him now and the future. And he's on an excellent contract. But we got reports and updates in regards to Austin Reaves and kind of what's going on behind the scenes. And it's per Mannix. So he says he's, Austin Reaves, being asked for the Lakers from what I've been told. So basically, everyone, of course, is asking for Austin Reaves in these trade talks. Have been pretty resistant in dealing him. He's a part of their long-term future. The Lakers don't just want to sacrifice that just to maximize 1 to 2 years of LeBron James. They'll do that if it means getting an elite player, but not a Zach LaVine, not a DeJounte Murray. They need more than what I think would just consider a lateral move. Now, couple things. One, again, I like Austin Reaves. Austin Reaves for DeJounte Murray is not a lateral move. DeJounte Murray, again, is the better player. He was not that far removed from being a defensive all-NBA player and an all-star. Right? Like, this is a guy that, again, before he went to Atlanta, was looking like the next great point guard in this league that was a legit two-way guy. Led a San Antonio team to the playoffs. Yes, he went to a team that just didn't make sense for him and didn't fit, and he didn't look as good. He still looked good given the circumstances, but it didn't do him any justice playing alongside Trey. So I get the perception, but this is a guy that still, he's better than Austin Reaves. It's not a lateral move would be like you trade Austin Reaves for like Alex Caruso, right? Like, there are pros and cons to both, but like they're both probably impacting the game similar, just in different ways, right? Caruso more so on the defensive side. He shot like 43% from three, but Reaves is just more crafty, slightly better playmaker, a little more versatile on the offensive side, right? So it's like, okay, something like that, I understand, okay, but getting a guy like a DeJounte Murray, even a Zach LaVine, which, first off, you wouldn't have to trade him in a Zach LaVine trade. The Chicago Bulls are desperate to get off of Zach LaVine. So they'll basically give you, they're willing to give you assets to take Zach LaVine. So you wouldn't have to trade Austin Reaves in a Zach LaVine trade. I do think it's interesting that he mentioned Zach LaVine, which leads me to believe that the Lakers are touching on Zach LaVine, or have at least inquired about Zach LaVine, but save that for another video, right? To me, again, like, if you can get a clear upgraded player, right? If Zach LaVine really was not, let's say Zach LaVine was $25 million. And, he was not coming off of a 25-game season, and he was coming off of that 77-game season that he was. At that point, it's like, okay, Zach LaVine is better than Austin Reaves. You trade Austin Reaves to get him, right? Like, I like Austin Reaves. I am totally okay with you keeping Austin Reaves. If you can go get better players without having to give up Austin Reaves, then fine. Like, I understand not wanting to trade Austin Reaves for like a Jeremy Grant. And again, because Jeremy Grant, he's overpaid, right? He's good. He would definitely be an upgrade, legit two-way wing. He's bigger, right? But there are concerns about like how much will he be bought in? How much will he be engaged? His commitment to like winning and just buying in on both sides. Right? Like, you watch Jeremy Grant enough, there's times where you're just like, does this guy even want to play basketball? Like, it's just like Cam Johnson, right? Again, not really a star. Like, he's not, like, I understand not wanting to make a trade with Austin Reaves for a move that doesn't necessarily make you better, but maybe the same, or just like slightly better. Let's say you're a 7 and it makes you an 8. But that's not what DeJounte Murray would have made you better. Talk about a guy that, is not that far removed from being a 23-9 guy, all defensive guy, gives you point of attack, gives you athleticism out on the perimeter, especially in a Western Conference where it's just stacked with guards. Like, DeJounte Murray makes you better. DeJounte Murray probably takes you from, say you're a 7, probably takes you to a 9. Or, if you want to say you're a 5, probably takes you to a 7. Right? Like, those are the kind of moves where it takes you up a couple notches. And you'd still have flexibility. You'd still have moves. You also wouldn't have had to sell the farm. You still would have picks and D'Lo and all these other things that you could have used to now go and offload and put you in a better position. Right? If you had DeJounte Murray instead of Austin Reaves against Denver, would you have won? I believe you would have. Austin Reaves wasn't that good in that Denver series. He was better in that, game 4, but at that point it was too late. You're already down 3-1. Right? So to me, it was, if you can get that piece that makes you better, you do it. If you can get the right pieces. I like Austin Reaves alongside LeBron. I like Austin Reaves alongside AD. I think the three of them are really good. And I think Austin Reaves is going to have a better season this year. He's getting his rest, getting his legs back under him. He's conditioning. He's doing all that stuff. Right? JJ Redick even talked about how he needs to get better conditioning. Right? So I do think Austin Reaves will be better. Austin Reaves, if he shot 38 to 40% like he did the year before, he would have been a 20-point-a-game guy. He would have been a 25-5 guy, which is what I said I thought he could be. Which is what I said I thought he would be. And this year, he probably might be that. He very well might be that 25-5 guy. But, again, he's not DeJounte Murray. He's not Zach LaVine. He's not, some of these other guys that are on the roster. Again, if you're trading him for, I don't know. Point is, if it's a clear, okay, this guy is better. And it's not something where you're getting fleeced or the contract's bad or it's, again, DeJounte Murray, his contract was great for the production that he gives you. He makes sense. Again, somebody like a Jeremy Grant, okay, I get it. Contract, commitment, things like that. Now, I probably wouldn't trade Reaves for him either. But if you can go and get the right pieces, I don't believe Austin Reaves should be untradeable. I think Reaves, yes, if you can hold on to him and get him for a star, then sure. But to me, it's like, if you can get an all-star level player, get him. Especially if he makes you better and he's better than Reaves. Do it. those are my thoughts on Pennins. And as always, pass the question on you. Let me know yours down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think you don't trade Reaves no matter what, unless it's for a super duper star? Again, how you feel, whatever your thoughts are. I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.